Hey guys, it's Sensei Mew2123455 back for some more Let's Play Halo. Halo what? This is not Halo, this is Skyrim. Back for some more Let's Play Skyrim. In the last episode we made it up to this point in Bleak Falls Barrow, and then I decided, this dungeon might be a little longer than I thought it was. And then we had to stop, and it was sad, but it's not going to be sad anymore because we are going to finish. So let's see what else we have in here. Oh wait, shoot. Oh well, that was dumb of me. We were actually at the very end of the dungeon when I ended the last episode. That was rather silly of me. Now to open this door, all we have to do is look in our miscellaneous junk and let's find the golden claw here. And when you press RS to zoom in, you can see that the golden claw has some patterns on the bottom of it. In this case, it looks like bear, moth, owl. So we have to move the rings on the doors to match what was on the golden claw. So let's see, bear. This needs to be moth, and this needs to be owl. And we can open this door right on up. Usually, when you see these, it's the end of the dungeon. Sometimes it's not, but that's alright. I just really wasn't sure whether or not I should have continued last episode and gone like 40 minutes over, so... Or not 40 minutes. 40 minutes would have been the episode length, but it definitely would have been 10 minutes over, and it was almost to that point, so... But, it's alright. Doesn't matter. We are at the very end of the dungeon. And we have here our first glowing symbols. What could this possibly be? Word of power learned. Force. Unrelenting force. So interesting. And, whoa, we have a boss. Draugr Overlord. Kill it with fire! Ah! It knows the voice. Wow, that actually took out a whole lot of its health. That was actually kind of awesome. One moment here. Do I have more than one type of arrow in abundance other than iron arrows here? Because iron arrows just aren't cutting it. Ah, we only have 17 Ancient Nord arrows. Ow! That guy hurts a lot. Let's kill him before he kills me. Okay, let's try to outmaneuver this guy here. Alright, we got this. He's down. And we gained a level, so I don't... Well, instead of doing that, I am actually going to heal and raise my restoration skill. Always a good idea to raise your skills whenever you can. This guy had a nice weapon, although it's a battle axe, so I'm going to ignore it. And he has the Dragon Stone, which is what we came here for, so let's grab that and be sure to take it back to Farengar. And what else do we have here? We have a weak frenzy potion. Soul gems. Pick up soul gems definitely wherever you see them. I would definitely say do that. Steel Imperial gauntlets. Gold. Gold's always good. We always need more gold. We need riches beyond your widest possible dream of dreamlands. I don't know. Okay, so that should do it for all the enemies in this dungeon. Now we can just leave and take the Dragon Stone to Farengar. And we should not see any more enemies in this dungeon. However, we do get a nice shortcut outside to the entrance, so I don't think I'll have to cut. Well, this isn't going to be the entrance, but it's certainly a nice shortcut out into the overworld where we can fast travel, so no cutting needed. Yay! There's a steel sword of some type. I would definitely like a better... I need to get better equipment. I think that's what we'll work on after I take the Dragon Stone to Farengar for just a moment. And oh, almost forgot to level up. That's sort of important. I'm going to go ahead and raise my stamina. I'll probably be raising mostly health and stamina, maybe magicka a little bit here and there, but mostly you need health, you know, for obvious reasons, and stamina so that you can carry more, because believe me, you end up carrying a lot of junk throughout the course of this game. And let's see, I think I will spend this perk on my first level of Overdraw. As you can see, Overdraw has 5 levels to it. I just got the first level of the perk, and now my bows do 20% more damage than they normally would have, and the next level do 20% more damage, and so on. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. I could be wrong about that. It could be like 10%, then 20%. I don't know. I wasn't paying much attention before I got myself that perk, so... Now our bows do more damage, so the bow has just become that much more useful. Now we shall go and give the Dragonstone to Farengar, and I have a lot more money for the spell that I wanted, so I will certainly buy that. I am talking way too fast. I've been talking way too fast throughout this whole LP. It's like I can barely keep up with my own talking because it sounds like I'm on coffee. I don't know, but who cares? We're getting through stuff. Oh, good lord. Alright. Farengar, special delivery, a big chunk of rock that you wanted.
You see? The terminology is clearly First Era or even earlier. I'm convinced this is a copy of a much older text. Perhaps dating to just after the Dragon War. If so, I could use this to cross-reference the names with other later texts.
Good. I'm glad you're making progress. My employers are anxious to have some tangible answers.
Oh, have no fear. The Jarl himself has finally taken an interest, so I'm now able to devote most of my time to this research.
Time is running, Farengar, don't forget. This isn't some theoretical question. Dragons have come back.
Yes, don't worry. Although the chance to see a living dragon up close would be tremendously valuable.
You have a visitor.
Knock all the things over.
Very intriguing. I think your employers may be interested as well. Bah, yes, the Jarl's protege. Back from Bleak Falls Barrow. You didn't die, it seems.
Don't mind me, I'm just knocking all the things off your table while I wait for your conversation to be over.
Barrow. Seems you are a cut above the usual brutes the Jarl sends my way.
Alright, I got you the Dragonstone. What's next?
That is where your job ends and mine begins. The work of the mind, sadly undervalued in Skyrim. My associate here will be pleased to see your handiwork. She discovered its location by means she has so far declined to share with me.
So your information was correct after all. And we have our friend here to thank for recovering it for us.
I still haven't knocked all the things off the table. We have to play Skyrim like Catastrophe while we wait.
Just send me a copy when you've deciphered it.
Farengar,
Law
you
what?
need to come at once. A dragon's been sighted nearby.
Law what?
You should come too.
Law what?
How exciting. Where was it seen?
Whoa. Hang on a sec.
bit more serious.
I'm gonna disenchant some things. I'm just gonna disenchant this. All you have to do, I'm at an enchanting table right now. That's where I just walked up to. And you can take your enchanted items that you found in the world and disenchant them to learn their effects so that you can enchant other items with those effects in the future. And I will get into doing that later on, but for now we're just going to disenchant these items. And by the way, when you disenchant an item, the item is destroyed. So definitely make sure you don't disenchant something that you want. Although typically player-made enchants are going to, at least once you reach enchanting level 100 and have all the perks, your own enchants, the player enchants, will ultimately be stronger than the enchants that you normally find on weapons. Unless, of course, they're like Daedric or something, but I'll just go ahead and disenchant all these things because they aren't that useful.
I don't know if we can stop it. Let's go.
The other thing over there, this is an alchemy table, by the way, but right now we have to follow people, so let's concentrate on that.
So, Irileth tells me you came from the Western Watchtower?
Yes, my lord.
Tell him what you told me about the dragon.
Oh, that's right. We saw it coming from the south. It was fast. Faster than anything I've ever seen.
What did it do? Is it attacking the Watchtower?
No, my lord. It was just circling overhead when I left. I never ran so fast in my life. I thought it would come after me, for sure.
Good work, son. We'll take it from here. Head down to the barracks for some food and rest. You've earned it. Irileth, you'd better gather some guardsmen and get down there.
I've already ordered my men to muster near the main gate.
Good. Don't fail me. There's no time to stand on ceremony, my friend.
I need your help again. I want you to go with Irileth and help her fight this dragon. You survived Helgen, so you have more experience with dragons than anyone else here. But I haven't forgotten the service you did for me in retrieving the dragon stone for Farengar. As a token of my esteem, I have instructed Avenici that you are now permitted to purchase property in the city.
Oh, that's good.
Please, accept this gift from my personal armory.
What was it? Hide helmet of minor conjuring. Well, it's a piece of junk, really, but it's still better than what I have on right now, my hide helmet. The hide helmet is the lowest tier possible for armor. It literally is. It's the lowest tier of light armor in the game. Iron being the lowest tier of heavy armor. And I mean, as you can see, these both do the these both have the same armor rating, but this one has an enchantment on it. I think I'm gonna disenchant it later, but because obviously I'm planning on, after we fight this dragon, making myself some better gear.
Both of you. I need you here working on ways to defend the city against these dragons.
As you command.
One last thing, Irileth. This isn't a death or glory mission. I need to know what we're dealing with.
Don't worry, my lord. I'm the very soul of caution.
Alright, so now we have to go fight a dragon. Not sure if we're ready for that, but let's go do it anyway. We'll have lots of help, so we should be okay, just for this first dragon. Otherwise, when you're level like 4, fighting a dragon on your own is probably not the best idea while you have low skills. I mean, when a dragon appears, it appears, and usually you have to fight it and you can't get away, but this dragon you are required to fight, and at least you get like a dozen guards that help you fight it, and they distract it, and it makes it a lot easier, so we should be able to take this dragon down with the help of guards. And then lots of major plot-related things will happen, and then if we have enough time, I will teach you how to smith, because I would like to make some better equipment for myself than what I have right now, because the equipment I have right now is not the best. And it could be better, so I definitely want to make my own equipment once we get the opportunity. But for now, we're just going to have to follow Irileth, or beat her to where she's going. I know exactly where she's going. So how about we do that? I'm just going to beat her to where she's going, and then cut while we wait for her to get here, because she's slow. Dum. Hello, guards. She will appear here any moment now. I will cut to when that happens. There you are, Irileth. Could you run any slower?
A dragon is attacking the western watchtower.
A dragon? Now we're in for it.
You heard right. I said a dragon. I don't much care where it came from or who sent it. What I do know is that it's made the mistake of attacking Whiterun.
But Houseguard, how could we fight a dragon?
That's a fair question. None of us have ever seen a dragon before, or expected to face one in battle. But we are honor-bound to fight it, even if we fail. This dragon is threatening our homes, our families. Could you call yourselves Nords if you ran from this monster? Are you going to let me face this thing alone?
No, Houseguard.
But it's more than our honor at stake here. Think of it. The first dragon seen in Skyrim since the last age. The glory of killing it is ours, if you're with me. Now what do you say? Shall we go kill us a dragon?
Yeah.
Damn right.
Yeah.
You guys sound real enthusiastic. What you mean to say is, well, I mean, this just reminds me so much of Attack on Titan. This scene right here. Alright, now it's back to more waiting for AIs to run places, and I already know where they're going once again, so I will just get there and then wait for them to appear. Because I am much faster. I know all the shortcuts I can jump down and stuff. Do 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 do. Let us go kill us a titan. I mean dragon. I don't know why, but this first battle in that speech always reminds me of Attack on Titan. Every single time I see it. Because it's like a similar situation, you know, against the Titans, they are pretty much hopeless. And it's kind of the same for against this dragon, they're pretty much hopeless. And I'm probably going to end up doing most of the work, and really the guards are just there to take hits for me, because I'm going to be doing most of the damage, I guarantee it. Ah, but alas. Anyway, I'm going to cut to when the guards finally get to this location. They run slower than snails. Oh look, there's Ira, however your name is pronounced. Where are the rest?
No signs of any dragon right now, but it sure looks like he's been here. I know it looks bad, but we've got to figure out what happened, and if that dragon is still skulking around somewhere. Spread out and look for survivors. We need to know what was the deal.
You guys are only about a minute late. Irleth and I are already scouting the area. And what are you guys doing? You're just getting here. Ah, but alas. Let us go into the watchtower and see if there's anyone who's lived. Because this looks pretty bad, doesn't it? Oh, hello, Mr. Person. Where are you going?
Get on. No, get back. It's still here somewhere. Kinneret, save us. Here he comes again.
Here he comes! Find cover, and make every arrow count!
Oh, good lord, here he comes. Here comes the dragon. I'm going to run quickly up to the top of the tower, and let's equip the bow, and let us shoot this thing down. Where is he? Oh, there he is. He's using the smoke for cover. He's being clever. Holy ow crap. It's a good thing I'm actually a dark elf, so I resist fire damage. Otherwise, that would have hurt me a lot. That was kind of scary, that happening. Alright. Just keep on wailing at him with arrows. Ow. Whatever happened to the guards taking the damage for me? Oh well. At least since I'm a dark elf, I resist fire. That makes this a lot easier, actually. Normally I play as a Breton, which doesn't resist crap in terms of fire. But since I'm playing a dark elf on this playthrough, I think dragons are going to be slightly easier. Where'd he go? I want to know where he went. Oh, he's down there charbroiling the guards. And eating them. Holy actual crap, I almost fell down. That would have been bad. Yay, we have a mage in this fight. That's good. That's helpful. We need more guards to pull out their arrows and actually start helping. Take cover! Okay. He nicked me a little bit, but I got away. Alright, you hold still. It's a good idea to wait to shoot at the dragon until he stops moving, because I guarantee he will miss otherwise. Ooh, that guard just got himself incinerated. Come on! Bring him down! Once you get a dragon down to a certain amount of health, he'll stop flying. He'll crash land, which I think is what's about to happen. Ah, or maybe not. Okay. Hold still. I mean, obviously shoot if he comes directly at you, but... Health low, health low. Healing, Okay. Let's hurry up and finish this dragon off before he does too much more damage. Hold still, dang you. Alright, come... the stupid wall's in my way. Come on, fly over here, coward. Oh, I think we brought his health down enough to where he can't fly anymore. So we're gonna have to go down and take him on ground. He sort of is, actually. Now that he's on the ground, he's really vulnerable. But he's still very dangerous. Everyone, be careful. Ah, crap. He's coming right over to me. Time to come at him with a sword. Ah! You are dead. Cut him up. Ah! Okay. We took him down. That was a little ballsy running right up to him, but we won. We did it. We've killed our first dragon. And now, plot development. And now, we can do dragon shouting! It turns out that we are someone of great importance, actually. And now we can use a dragon shout called Unrelenting Force. This is the kind of magic that dragons use. And now, basically what happened is, you know the word wall that we saw in Bleak Falls Barrow? That was a word wall, that glowing text that we saw, that we sort of absorbed or did whatever. And now that we've absorbed a dragon's soul, normally when you absorb a dragon's soul, you can spend that soul on a word of power that you've learned from a word wall previously, and then you can use the magical effect associated with that word. In this case, Unrelenting Force, which is pretty self-explanatory. Most of them are. So, let's go talk to the guards for some plot development. Well, when everyone gets here and realizes what's happening. The AIs don't seem to be cooperating with me this playthrough. Oh yeah, we should also check the loot on the dragon. They usually have some pretty good loot on them. Let's see, we have Steel Arrow, Guard Helmet, Iron Arrow, Guard Armor, Fur Boots. Alright, we got everything that's good. You can pick up the dragon bones and dragon scales if you want, but you can't do anything with them until your smithing is level 100, so you may as well not bother.
I can't believe it. You're Dragonborn.
Excuse me, I'm what?
In the very oldest tales, back from when there were still dragons in Skyrim, the Dragonborn would slay dragons and steal their power. That's what you did, isn't it? Absorb the dragon's power.
I think he may be right. Suddenly I can use dragon magic.
There's only one way to find out. Try to shout. According to the old legends, only the Dragonborn can shout without training, the way the dragons do.
Dragon? What are you talking about?
That's right. My grandfather used to tell stories about the Dragonborn. Those born with the dragon blood in them, like old Tiber Septim himself.
I've never heard of Tiber Septim killing any dragons.
There weren't any dragons then, idiot. They're just coming back now for the first time in forever. But the old tales tell of the Dragonborn who could kill dragons and steal their power. You must be one.
What do you say, Irileth? You're being awfully quiet. Come on, Irileth. Tell us. Do you believe in this Dragonborn business?
Where is Irileth?
Some of you would be better off keeping quiet than flapping your gums on matters you don't know anything.
Where in the world is Irileth right now?
Here's the dead dragon, and that's something I definitely understand. Now we know. Mythical dragonborn. Someone who can put...
Is Irileth over here?
You wouldn't understand this. You ain't a gnome.
You look like you're talking in this direction.
I've seen plenty of things just as outlandish as this. I'd advise you all to trust in the strength of your sword arm.
Let's see. Well, this guy's dead. We can take some of his stuff. They don't mind if you take things off of dead people. Ooh, leather helmet. Wait, leather... fur boots.
Yeah.
Okay, one moment while I re-equip myself. Leather helmet is definitely much better than even the guard helmet, which we will drop. Don't need this. Or this anymore.
Dragonborn, like out of the old tales, you ought to be able to shout. Can you? Have you tried? That was
How's that
shouting,
for you?
what you just did. Must be. You really are Dragonborn.
Alright, so that's cool. I have a special power. Yes, this is the one and only Elder Scrolls game to date where the main character actually has a special power that no one else has. Well, I mean, Ulfric Stormcloak can Dragon Shout too, and the Dragonborn, or not the Dragonbeards, the Greybeards can Dragon Shout too, but you are the only one who is Dragonborn, so you're the only one who learns shouts naturally. All the others have to learn shouts through many years of training. I'm trying to shoot one of these deers here because I want to get some leather, but he's not being very cooperative. Get back here. I will kill you with fire if you don't get over here, because now I would really like to start working on my smithing and getting better equipment. And you are making this very difficult. There we go. Dead. Take his deer hide and his antlers. You can take the venison if you want to. I usually leave it because I'm not that interested in food. Potions are better, but anyway, we've got some deer hide. That should be enough to make a couple things at least. If not, maybe I can go hunt for some more materials off camera. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. So, that was an earthquake. Anyway, back to what I was going to do. I thought we were being attacked by a dragon for a second, but I forgot that happened. But anyway, let's go over here and try that again. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, we want to fast travel to Riverwood because we can get some free steel from Alvor's house. And maybe also he'll give us a tutorial on smithing. I mean, we're getting pretty close to the wrapping up point, but hopefully we can make some new equipment. Alright, we are here back in Riverwood. It is nighttime. Oh wait, Alvor is outside. Wait, no. That's not Alvor. Silly.
Papa says I'm too friendly with strangers, but you seem alright.
Well, aren't you a good little girl?
Oh, I wish I saw that first. You're so lucky.
What could you want with iron ingots? Well, anyway, that was interesting. Let's go over here. Since Alvor isn't here to give us a smithing tutorial, then I guess I'll do it for you. First off, we're going to want to go over to this tanning rack, and remember the deer hide that I picked up earlier? We can turn that into leather, which we want to do. And, we may have to go kill some more deer. If I have to, I'll do that off camera, but anyway, first, let's go ahead and see if I can make myself something. I want to see, I can make steel stuff, so what is involved in making a steel greatsword? We need leather strips, so that's okay. We should be able to make that at the very least. As far as making my full suit of leather armor, that's not going to work out so well, but we should be able to make at least this and maybe one other piece of leather equipment. So, why don't we go ahead and try that out? Go ahead and open up the steel thing, and we'll go ahead and make, using the steel ingots that we picked up and the leather strips, we'll make a steel greatsword. There we go. Now we have ourselves a stronger greatsword. Now what we can do with this greatsword is we can go over here to this grindstone, and we can improve it. So we have a couple things that we can improve. We only have one more steel ingot, so I'm going to spend it on the steel greatsword. Basically, we can improve the weapon using one extra ingot to do just a little bit more damage. This only bumps it up 1 at my current smithing level, but later levels you'll be able to bump it up like 40, so definitely a thing to keep in mind. I'm also going to bump this one up just for the smithing experience and to increase its value. And let's see, what else can we make? I'm completely out of steel, so we have a couple iron ingots. We can use those to make some iron arrows just to have, I guess. What else can we do? We have leather. We do not have enough leather in order to do things, though. I would like to make myself a full suit of leather armor, but I'm going to have to go off camera to get the materials to do that. So give me 1 sec, guys. There we go. That did the trick. Alright, and we got another level up, which I am actually going to spend on... I'm just going to go ahead and spend straight up spend that on the next level of overdraw, so that bows do even more damage. Alright, now back to Riverwood. I mean, obviously there's a forge in Whiterun too, but there's one more thing I want to do that's actually exclusive to, like, DLC, like having Dawn Guard installed. But you can make your own arrows as well as your own equipment. And I'm going to make myself a batch of iron arrows with all that spare iron I got, just to show you how it's done. Alright, so, ooh, that's cool. Auroras. So while I'm on the topic of making arrows, I'm going to go over here and... there should be a woodcutter's axe on the table over here. Okay. Now pick up the woodcutter's axe. There we go. Should only need 5 firewood. I mean, you get 6 per iteration here, but you take a woodcutter's axe and you go over here, and you can chop up firewood that you can use to... you can either sell it. It really doesn't make you that much gold to sell it. I mean, it's good to sell at least one batch to the guy who owns the mill here so that you become friends with him and you can get your free wood later on for building your custom house if you have a hearth fire installed. But other than that, you are mostly just going to be cutting wood for your own purposes. In my case, making arrows. I don't know if wood's in any other recipes. I think it's used to improve certain items like the hunting bow, but we'll see. Anyway, now that we've got all the rest of the leather that we need, hopefully. I mean, we killed 3 deer. Should be fine. 7 leather should do us just fine. Let's see, what's on the table here? Can we take any of it? Not really. It would be stealing, and I don't want to steal from Alvor. I will steal a lot, but I admit, right now, I will steal plenty, but not from Alvor. So we want to make leather stuff. We already have a leather helmet, so leather strips is what's involved in the rest of this. It looks like we need a total of 7. And we have, like, 1? Do we have any leather strips at all? I don't think we do. Well, just craft leather strips twice. You get 4 per craft, so... now we can go ahead and get into this and craft all the rest of the stuff. Whoa, what are we missing for boots? 2 leather. Oh, are you kidding me? Ran out of leather? One moment while I go fight some more deer. Die, bunny! What's going on down here? Assassin. Someone wants to assassinate me? Well, let's show this guy who's boss. Dark Brotherhood's already after me. What craziness. You suck. You are not a smart person. And you are now dead for it. So this guy might actually have some good armor for me. Let's see. Not really. I can't take it. I can't take the armor. That's sad. Oh well. We did get a few things though. We got a valuable item and a note. Let us see what that's all about. As instructed, you are to eliminate Sensei by any means necessary. The Black Sacrament has been performed. Somebody wants this poor fool dead. We've already received payment for the contract. Failure is not an option. Good lord. Dark Brotherhood is already trying to attack me. I've already made someone want to kill me. How am I already making that many enemies? Ah, finally. Hopefully we didn't go too far past the wrapping up point doing that. But, alas, if we did, that's fine. Okay, so you can turn wolf pelts into leather, so I should have plenty of leather now. There we go. I was wondering if you could turn wolf pelts into leather, and you can. That must be only with Hearthfire installed, but now you know. Okay, now we can make the leather boots.
That's some good armor.
Why, thank you, Alvor. Now we can go over to this workbench and we can improve our armor as well. So, fur gauntlets, not going to improve that. Leather armor, improve that. Which is better? Leather boots, definitely improve that. Improve this. And this. And now we have a full suit of leather armor. Let's go and put it on and check out our armor rating with that on. It shouldn't be much higher, but it's 64 now, and it used to be like 50 something. So you guys know what it is. So anyway, I think that wraps it up for this Well, wait. Getting ahead of myself. I told you I would make arrows. So that's simple. Just go over and take firewood and iron ingots and spam arrow creation. There we go. So, there we go. Now we are done. This has been Sensei Mew 2133445, and I'll see you guys next time.